Hi everyone, it's Laura, and I hope everyone's doing well. Today I wanted to talk about one of the better ways of dieting, one of the better ways of changing your lifestyle and promoting a healthy weight loss. And there are a ton of gimmicks out there. There are a ton of diets, a ton of products that are making these claims that you'll lose a bunch of weight and all these other things. But I want to take you back to the basics and remind you of what it is to follow a healthy lifestyle. And I want to talk about one of the diets that I recommend for my clients. One of the first things you learn in school when you're going through school to be a dietitian is you learn that you can't make a blanket statement for everyone, that it should be individualized and that everyone's different. Not everything works for everyone. So I just wanted to preface that. But this is one that I really believe in, so I wanted to share it with you. It's also a diet that I follow, not for weight loss, but just for maintaining a healthy weight and maintaining my active lifestyle. So let's get into it. So what it is it's a high fiber diet, or you could just call it a fiber diet. And what it is that you're focusing on consuming foods and beverages that are higher in fiber. So it's getting away from looking at the calories, it's getting away from looking at the fat and the sugar, but focusing on the fiber. And along with consuming a high fiber diet, typically it's lower in sugar, it's lower in saturated fat, it's lower in salt. So typically higher fiber foods are plant-based and lower in fiber foods are animal-based. Not saying that you can't consume animal products or that you need to become a vegetarian or a vegan, which is fine if that's your forte, if that's something that you want to follow, then that's totally fine. But it's not appropriate for a lot of people. Not that everyone couldn't follow that, but a lot of people just don't want to be a vegetarian or don't want to be a vegan, and that's fine if you don't want to do that. But it is important when following a higher fiber diet that you do focus your meals and your snacks around plant-based foods. It's okay if you have your cheese and you have your meat and things like that, but not having that be the center of your meal. We want the center of your meal to be higher fiber foods again. And those are your fruits, your vegetables, your nuts and seeds, and your legumes. Also your whole grains, okay? So it's essentially just going back to the basics of nutrition. Going back to not consuming supplements, not consuming a detox drink with cayenne pepper and honey and all that, but just going back to the basics of healthy living and healthy nutrition. And when you focus on consuming a nutritionally dense diet, then the weight loss comes along with that. The decreasing your sugars if you're diabetic comes along with that. Decreasing your cholesterol, decreasing your blood pressure. Those things come along with focusing your diet on fresh, wholesome, plant-based ingredients. But the reason I call it a high fiber diet is I don't want people to think that I'm pushing vegetarianism or I'm pushing veganism, because again, that's not for everyone. But it is important to consume your plant-based foods. Whether you consume meat, whether you consume cheese, or whatever, it's important. And again, to focus your diet and to focus your meal planning around plant-based foods. I hope this helped you out. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. Also check out my website. I'm available for meal planning, counseling, and also check me out on all my forms of social media. I'll put them down below. And I hope you're all doing well, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. I don't want this oh my gosh, look at my dog. Mona, get down. She's crazy.